Hey, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to hop on here and do a quick update video on the Rally Cool group build, which is also doubling as my BG Appreciation group build. Sorry if you hear something in the background. Our sump pump has been running intermittently, just groundwater coming up into the sump pit from all the rain we've had. We made it through the storms okay, and I know there was a lot of other states, areas, fellow YouTubers in the path. I hope everybody else also made it through. There's some pretty vicious storms. Here comes Helga. We had several, tornadoes, a lot of high wind, just some bad storms. But we did all right here. I'm grateful for that. So appreciate all the comments on the last video, but yeah, I'm just gonna, good morning. I'm going to get attacked by a cat, and also I'll spin you around here and we will check out the Italeri Fiat 131, the 1977 San Remo Rally. So the Rally Cool group build hosted by the Scale Model Car podcast guys, you guys all know them, and the BG Appreciation group build hosted by Jeff's Model Garage and modeler Craig, and I'll link everybody in the description, even though you guys should all know all those people already. So yeah, spin you around here. We're just gonna be at the messy bench here today. I got that North Carolina trip coming up, so I'll probably take some things with me. That's some Hasegawa black film on my fingers there. I decided to try out that black film from Hasegawa on this for the black trim. I don't know how it'll hold up or whatever, but it went on there pretty well. It's pretty cool. Just an experiment there. The decals were really great. I got some just really nice things to say about Cartograph decals. This set was fantastic. Everything lines up how it should. I mean, I think is going to look really great. They were all pretty much, the fit was perfect. So yeah, really no complaints on that. The body is essentially done and ready. I'm going to start weathering this. Because I want it to look like it has been through the rally, and the San Remo rally is mostly a tarmac stage or a tarmac rally, but the cars still get pretty dirty, and I think in the 77 rally, I've looked up some pictures, they were pretty bad. It looked like it rained quite a bit. So there's the body. I really like that livery. It was just painted white with scale finishes, bright white, and then all the rest is decals. It's, like I said, a fantastic decal sheet. Oh, it'll also get a little spoiler on the roof. I have to put that on there too. More decals that lined up beautifully. There is the sump pump, just as I thought. Now the chassis and interior, cockpit, whatever. Pretty cool. Got the fire extinguisher in the back there. I wired the engine. I still have to add the coil and sneak another plug wire to the distributor there. Got the strut tower bracing sort of there. I've got a couple of things to add in here, some reservoir tanks and whatnot. The belts are decals. I cut them out, left the backing paper on them just so they have a little dimension. The buckles come in the kit. Those are just painted up in Green Stuff World Chrome, I believe. So I think that looks pretty good. And then after I cut them out and white glued them down, I just dull coated the actual belts themselves so they kind of look like fabric. The excellent decal sheet came with a really nice gauge package, and then I just picked out some of the switches and buttons based off of the pictures there, and then Got the chassis, which is ready to be weathered up. This is an old Esky tooling, so some of it's a little bit, I mean, I've done a ton of cleanup on this, just a lot of extra plastic. But the wheels are posable, so that's always fun. And just need to get to weathering on this. I gotta put the exhaust tips on here still, and then I still have to paint the wheels and the grill, and I got decals that go on the glass once I get the glass in the body. Now that the body's done, then I'll have a few more decals. But this is really getting close to the end, you know, and this fits on here really well. I think just based off the fit, it's not necessarily one that, oh yeah, I forgot the hood was on there. It's not necessarily one that you glue on there. You could probably leave it loose, so you could look at the cockpit stuff later, but you know, that fits really good. And then the hood, of course. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's going, especially for an old tool. And I think it's gonna look pretty cool. We're gonna dirty it up. Like I said, I've looked up some pictures. These front of these rear flares especially get pretty bad. It looks like the dusting came all the way up onto the white. You know, pretty much the whole thing was dusty by the end. So I don't know. We'll see. It's always fun to try to make these cars look like they have been raced. You know, and then we'll have to weather up the tires as well, because those are just looking way too new. So yeah, really happy with it so far. Having a blast. It's you know, I picked this kit for Brian prior to the announcement of the Rally Cool Group build, and then they announced it, so it just made sense to build it for both. And I got that North Carolina trip coming up, so I don't know if I'll be able to get this finished up before Monday, but if not, I will get it buttoned up as soon as I get back. So anyways, you guys all have a great day, a great weekend actually. I am going to go to the IPMS show in Lebanon, Indiana on Saturday, April 5th, I believe that is. Just a couple days from now, well, tomorrow really. And if you're in the area, I hope to see you there. I don't know who all is going. I need to reach out to a couple people that are in the area and see. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, go up there and check it out myself. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. I'm sure I'll check back in again this weekend. So you guys take care, and I'll see you real soon.